Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is September 15th already. I keep having to look at the date because it's just screaming by. And man, the fall colors are beautiful out there. And also the sunrise this morning, because now the way that it's happening later and later, I'm really seeing like the fullness of it as I'm driving into work in the morning. And I tell you what, in Eagle this morning, it was 42 degrees. It is chilly first thing. And today was also officially the first day of wearing headlamps to take the dogs out for a walk because we usually go around like 6 o'clock and it was dark outside. So it's happened. There's been a big shift just in the last week when it comes to what's happening with those sunrises and sunsets. But we have a really busy show in store for you. We have a lot to pack in. And of course, Trisha Swinson is going to be out in the field. She's going to be our intrepid reporter today. We also have Emma and Mare behind the scenes this morning. And we should probably talk about like what's coming your way. Well, first of all, we're going to get you in the know for what's going on for this weekend. And there are a ton of events to choose from. So we're going to kind of give you a full rundown of what to expect. And then we also have some of our favorite people to talk to, including our girl Hilary Magner over at Squash Blossom. We'll be chatting with Brian Hall and Eagle. There's big to do happening in Eagle this weekend. And then we have Lance Fry from Betteridge Fine Jewelers on the show once again. So it's going to be a really good time. And then, we also are going to be talking, oh my goodness, there's one more interview. Oh, with Sheri Mintz with the Bright Future Foundation. So a lot going on. We're so glad that you're joining us. And please, as you are watching the show, if you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, make sure to use that chat feature and tell us where you're watching from. Tell us what's going on. If you have any questions, we really love the interactivity of being able to talk to you while we're doing the show live. It's one of my favorite parts. So don't be shy. Say hello. Let us know where you are, and let us know if you have any questions. Then, of course, you can always subscribe too, so you don't miss out on any of the action or any of these beautiful shots, right? Live from Vail. So go to vaildailylive.com. You can also find us on vaildaily.com, on Roku, on Amazon Fire, on Spotify. If you need to be doing other things while you're listening, you can do that too. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, should we hop right in to my girls here this morning? I think we should. Okay, so listen, every Wednesday, we get a chance to do a little shopping over at Squash Blossom with Trisha and with Hilary, or at least once a week, right? And basically just prepare to be jealous and also to feel like you're just going shopping with your girlfriends. Oh, good morning, you two. How are you? Looking all bright and gorgeous in there per usual. What are you up to? What shenanigans do you have planned this morning?
Well, actually, we were going to talk a little bit about the history of Squash Blossom and how it's been around since 1973, and just the relationships that they have with so many different artists. And we unfortunately have an artist that passed away, and so Hilary's going to let us know a little bit about Alex Sepkus and some of the line that they still carry.
Right, so unfortunately, Alex Sepkus died last Sunday. He was 66, but there's only two truths in life: you live and you die. So we will still carry on his legacy. But he's one of my favorite designers. He was from Lithuania. He was actually exiled, and he couldn't work with gold in Lithuania because it was a communist country. So he came over to New York, and him and his business partner Jeff only had $10,000. And they started the business and grew it from $10,000 to where it is today. It's definitely a staple here at the Squash Blossom for the last 20 plus years. We've carried the line here.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of his signature features of his line.
Yeah, so out of any one of our designers in the store, his attention to detail is amazing. He actually sends you a loop just to show you, and I don't know if we can capture it, but so he actually hand carves in the wax before he casts it. So no two pieces are really the same just because of the detail. You'll see like just the workmanship on each one of these pieces.
Wow.
He uses, like, this is one of his signature things, these center stone rings. He has multiple different stones, and Candy, who's actually our rep, but she's actually the COO, has worked with him for the last 20 plus years. She goes around the world sourcing stones. And so some of their big collections is the center stone, and then they have like earrings and necklaces. Like this is a beautiful blue sapphire necklace. And you can just see each year he comes out with like a little face or just a little thing that he puts in there. And it's just a beautiful piece, one of a kind.
Oh, that's so neat. And
Yeah.
it's such great creativity. And yes, you said people have been buying it.
Yeah, I was going to say we have a very limited stock right now, just because, he has passed, so he's getting a lot of press. But we kind of Trisha and I just wanted to highlight him and honor him since he just recently passed, and just kind of give a plug. He loved animals. Yeah. And so in lieu of flowers, they're asking to donate to, I think it was Vide or Remnant. It's all,
we're checking out the Instagram, and they just had the funeral on, it was a 3-day affair. So, yeah.
Vide, We, and Remnant.
Okay.
Is who they're asking for donations, but I'll put it on our Instagram.
Okay.
If anybody wants to support.
Okay, so Alex Sepkus, just a great designer that you guys have worked with for over 25 years. And then another do-good thing that Squash Blossom is participating in is this little savings card with Access Unbound.
Right.
And this kicks off
tomorrow,
the 16th to the 30th.
Right. So it's $55 to get the card, and you can just literally technology. We just scan the QVC code, and we're donating 10% of all sales for the 16th through the 30th to support. Katie Zinn actually runs this, and it's really to help people with disabilities be able to get on the mountain and enjoy the beautiful views and just get to experience that, which I think is so awesome.
Yeah, they get the great instruction, the ski instructors up there. It decreases all the financial barriers, and they've got a lot of partners that they work with this. Right. So Access Unbound. So you're going to get discounts here, and then a lot of other retailers are participating in this deal.
Yes. So I think you can check it out online who's participating.
Okay, Access Unbound is .org, or just stop in and get one of these QR codes. Okay, well, what are your hours?
We are 10 to 6 and Sunday 11 to 5.
Okay, perfect. So Alex Sepkus, just beautiful jewelry, and kind of an honor of him. Stop in and talk to Hilary a little bit more about the history of this great artist.
Oh, ladies, thank you so much. What a beautiful tribute to Alex Sepkus. I was just, oh my goodness, those center stone rings are just so spectacular. And I was seeing that he was born in 1954 and just passed away in 2021. So Hilary, thank you so much for educating us on his life and his legacy with that jewelry. And then also with Access Unbound. What an incredible program that Katie's in, man. But I love that, Hilary, like you and your husband, this is not just about your business. It's you guys are so good at lifting up the community. And, this is something that I'm just going to brag on Hilary for a second. This is something they've been doing throughout the whole pandemic. They're so selfless when it comes to being business owners and being family owned and operated. They're really concerned about making, it's like rising ships, right? Like you want to bring everybody up together. So Hilary, I just adore you. Thank you so much, Trisha and Hilary. You guys are just each and every week, just want to be hanging out with you more and more. So make sure to stop on into Squash Blossom. Again, they're open from 10 to 6 today. So you can hang out and maybe you can get yourself a piece of Alex Sepkus jewelry, or you can do both. You can get the access card and save some great money and benefit an incredible organization, and then get some jewelry at Squash Blossom. So thank you so much to both of them. Beautiful. Okay. So speaking of beautiful, our weather this week is going to continue to be spectacular. One of the things I noticed this morning on my commute in is how clear the skies are today. We are looking not even like a single cloud out there, and we're expecting to see sunshine in the forecast for the next 3 days, just exclusively. We have this big high pressure system that's just kind of moving in and staying put with us. So we will still see those kind of warm temperatures. However, not as warm as what we have been seeing. So you know what, ladies? Well, so we'll start with Vail. This is where Trisha is this morning. So the high of 71 for today in Vail. So it is going to feel pretty cool. You want to make sure you have those layers first thing this morning. It was brisk walking out of my house today. And then as we go down Valley, you'll see those temperatures, the high is going to be a little bit warmer the further west you go. And in Eagle today, a high of 78. So really nice to have just a little bit of a breeze in the forecast today. And then we will see things changing, but not maybe maybe for like a week or so. So Saturday, all the way through Saturday, we're going to see those temperatures pretty consistent, pretty warm. And then look at Sunday. Ooh, maybe a high of about 69 degrees. So we could see things changing early next week. But really, for the weekend and for all the events that we're going to be talking about today, it's going to be gorgeous. So thank you so much to Alex at Silverthorne. If you need to get yourself some layers, you don't want to break the bank, you want to find some elevated savings, they're right at exit 205 on I-70, and so many different brands to choose from. Okay, we are going to take a quick break. Please, if you're watching this morning, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Make sure to chat with us. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're talking headlines, we are talking coffee, we are talking so many amazing events that are coming up that you want to be a part of this weekend. So come on back. We have a lot to talk about.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Okay, welcome back. It's your Wednesday, and it's time to talk about the headlines that you can find in our very own Vail Daily this morning. And of course, you can pick this up if you're in town, totally free every day, or log on to vaildaily.com for that virtual experience. So on the front cover, first of all, just beautiful pictures of what the fall colors are starting to look like. A lot of the foliage, not just the aspens, are starting to change, and it's just so gorgeous. And our sunsets right now, our sunrises, they're so spectacular. So thank you to Chris Dillman for that photo on the cover. Now you'll see that the big headline, transmission requested. And as you flip into page A2, basically what's going on is that there's been a proposed power line through Minturn that would bring a transmission circuit to the town, but it'd be a backup transmission circuit, but it's also causing some concern in the community. And as you kind of read through, you can see that illustration right there in the center of the page. That's kind of what it might look like. It's kind of a typical wooden structure for carrying transmission lines. But as you get into it, there's definitely some very valid concerns. So I'd be curious to know what you all think about that. So really, really great article. Definitely John LeConte brings some things to chat about, to think about, and really to share your opinions on. And then as we flip on through, we also have the state has now brought the wild horse roundup at Sand Wash Basin to an early stop. So this is obviously something that was dominating the news cycle over the past couple of weeks. And essentially what happened is they ended up rounding up about 100 less horses than they initially anticipated. And then of course, where they go next is also still something that is quite the topic of discussion, but very interesting to kind of see how this has all played out. So you can find more about that on page 814 is where that starts. Okay, so then Eagle, this is my town, and they are doing a lot right now. So they are going to be hosting some walks to discuss open spaces. And so I was just getting the details because I think this is something that's very interesting and something that I would certainly like to be a part of. Now, they're doing the first one at 10 a.m. next Thursday in Brush Creek Open Space. But if, like me, maybe you're going to be working and you don't have a chance to get out at 10 a.m. on a Thursday, you can go to the website, eagleostplan.org, and they give you that information in the article. And there will be some other opportunities to kind of get out and see what they're doing and to talk with some of the planners. Then also in Eagle, and Eagle Ranch specifically, Eagle Valley Wildland has completed a project to reduce the fire risk in Eagle Ranch. So this is pretty cool. So almost 2 miles of fuel breaks are now in Eagle Ranch. And so what this does, it helps to reduce the wildfire hazards, reduce fire intensity, and then it also helps to keep firefighters a little bit more safe because of the defensible space that it creates. So nice to know that that project is complete, and certainly one of those things that, going into Eagle Ranch earlier in the summer, I mean, some of the areas down by Brush Creek, just like super charred, and, but it's amazing to see the growth and how green it is now. Crazy. But then also one last thing, this is pretty exciting and kind of crazy, and very much like Back to the Future has now come to life in our lifetime. So Amazon is bringing palm swiping technology to Red Rocks. That's right. Your palm could be your ticket into a concert. How crazy is that? And so apparently it's one of these things where it only happens, you only have to do it once, and they scan your palm, and then it's a way to kind of get into the rest of the concert. So for all you Red Rocks lovers out there, new technology on the horizon. How crazy is that? Honestly, like, okay, I'm in. Crazy. All right. So that's a look at what's going on in the Vail Daily. So you can pick up your copy at vaildaily.com, or of course pick up your paper. And we got a little chat going on. Who's saying hi this morning? Grace Anschutz, watching from Eagle, Colorado, in support of Sheri Mintz. Oh, that's awesome, Grace. We're going to have Sheri coming up in just a little bit on the show. We're very excited to speak with her. So thank you so much for watching and for supporting her as well. And actually, speaking of Eagle, Colorado, well, you are in luck, Grace, because we have the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Hall. He's joining us live from Eagle this morning. He is just hanging out on Broadway. Brian, tell us where you are just posted up this morning. This shot is gorgeous.
I'm in a chair on Broadway, on Broadway in front of Town Hall, and I strategically chose a place. So there's an alleyway here, and now the sun's coming up and bathing me. So the temperature has just risen 10 degrees where I am, and it's really nice. The sun is.
It was a chilly start to the morning this morning, Brian. I left my house and it said 42 degrees. It was a little brisk.
I want to tell you, I came to Town Hall today, and somebody dropped off a bucket of snow melt by the sidewalk here. So I don't know. Somebody thinks it's going to start snowing soon.
Well, not today with those beautiful blue skies behind you. Okay, now, Brian, there's a lot that's going on in Eagle this weekend. So please enlighten us. What's happening?
And such going on. I want to mention two things before we even get to that.
Okay.
One, that the town of Eagle supports local events like the ones that are happening this weekend, and we do some funding to underwrite them and help with those causes, both community funding and then also events that are aimed at visitors and our Valley residents and ourselves. And that is called the MEAC funding program under the town of Eagle. That and the community funding program is open for applications right now. So if there are producers out there, people that run programs for the community or events that they would like to do in Eagle, they can go to eagleoutside.com/events and find where the application is. So we're accepting applications for partial funding of events through the end of September 30th. We are also in Eagle. A lot of things go on here, and there's a lot of good people that help make things happen here. So right now we are accepting nominations for the Eagle Community Impact Award, and that's our kind of saying, here's our rock star for the year. We've been doing this award for many, many years. There's some wonderful people who have won it, and they're people that have accomplished big things, little things, but they've really helped Eagle be the community it is. And that nomination process for the Eagle Community Impact Award wraps up at the end of September also. So if you're an Eagle resident and you want to get somebody's name in, do it right now. It's a good thing to get going. So now on to the weekend.
I like your transition graphics. Yes. All right, let's do it.
What can I say? I'm old school. I got no flashy things. I should have sock puppets so we could do that. Ken Hovey would do that. I know he would do that. Next time,
Brian, we'll plan it out.
This weekend, we have a couple great events going on, and they take place in the Eagle Ranch area. We have the Mountain Rats Ultra Race. Weird name, Mountain Rats Ultra Race. These people, men and women, these are professional runners through the mountains. These are the ones that strap on water, strap on packs, and they just go. They just go from 6 a.m. all the way through the afternoon, and they run like 100 miles up out of Eagle, up through the forest land, and come on back down. Incredible race, both to watch and to participate in. We also, that same day on Saturday, we have the Great Race at Eagle Ranch, and that is a more, I would say, amateur kind of fun event where families or groups can be part of the Great Race. People travel around in groups of 4 or 5 on bicycles. They go to different clue spots around Eagle Ranch and Eagle. They have to certain riddles and challenges, and then they make their way back and see how they did. It's a great race, great for like companies or families or groups of friends, but just a great way to get out while we still have this great weather going on. And then, of course, we also have the Mountain Rats mountain bike race on Sunday. That's a race where people bring their mountain bikes, kind of get up out of Eagle Ranch and up into the hills a little bit. Again, that's kind of, amateurs and pros, that we have in town here. So that's a great weekend of adventures and things. And come on down, grab a seat somewhere at a little box here, or visit Broadway and have some fun while the weather is still so awesome down here. And again, it stays a little warmer, a little longer down here in our little kind of great little town of Eagle.
Oh, it sure does. And beautiful weather on tap for all of that. So basically, whether you want to run an ultra marathon, a half marathon, regular marathon, maybe you just want to do a little like treasure hunt with your family, you've got it covered. Mountain bike races, it's all happening this weekend. So Brian, how do people sign up? Do we need to I don't know, get up the crack of dawn to get our registration? How does this
More
work?
information on these events is to go. Well, the best way to kind of find out about what's going on, go to eagleoutside.com and go to our events calendar there. We have all of these events there and links to sites, the websites, and more information about how.
Perfect. All right. Well, listen, I'm so jealous of your spot out there. I'm going to come find that later on this afternoon when I'm done working. It looks gorgeous out there. But man, look at those beautiful blue skies. Brian, thank you so much for sharing. And we'll look forward to our puppet show and also more beautiful views from Eagle with you next time. Thanks for being on so bright and early. And
thank you, Ashley.
Showing the gorgeousness. Yeah. You too. All right. So we're going to let Brian get a move on, but my goodness, so much. So Mountain Rats Festival, the amazing race, it's all taking place this weekend in Eagle and in Eagle Ranch. So this is very exciting. Okay. Let's take a look at that weather for what's going on in Eagle this weekend, right? So like you just saw those beautiful bluebird skies behind Brian, there's not even a cloud out there today. And we have this big old high pressure system that's kind of moving in to the west and really kind of right over Colorado. So it's bringing us these warm, dry, beautiful, sunny days that we're going to be seeing for today, for tomorrow, and for Friday. So look at this. I mean, just the beautiful sunny icons. Now for Vail, high of 71 today. Overnight lows, by the way, are starting to drop into the low 40s, maybe in the 30s, depending on your elevation. And then really, what I'm excited about is as we look at that extended forecast, I'm so bad because I'm like, when is it just going to be cooler all the time? So Mary, can we scroll down to Eagle? So let's look at, here. This is let's go to Eagle because I'm just a snob and I just want to look at my neighborhood, and we just saw Brian. Okay. So high around 80 degrees for today. And then same thing for tomorrow, same thing for Friday. And then look at this Sunday. Ooh, maybe a high of 76, maybe partly cloudy skies, a little bit of a bigger chance of moisture, about 15% chance. So still only looking at partly cloudy skies for the end of the weekend and just a very slight temperature decline. But again, seeing those lows getting to the 40s in Eagle, I tell you what, waking up, my house is so much cooler in the morning and I cannot get enough of it. So beautiful weekend to participate in any one of those races that's taking place in Eagle. And a big thank you to Carrots for providing a look at this local weather forecast where you can find those heirlooms that they have been creating for 50 years now. Okay, we are going to take another quick break. And then when we come back, we have so many other events that are happening, outside of Eagle. Like it's crazy. And then we also have Trisha with Sheri Mintz from the Bright Future Foundation and so much more headed your way. So stay with us. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Okay, the amount of notes that I have in my rundown this morning because of the events that we have happening is substantial. And also, big thank you, first of all, to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. They're open from 7 to 4 daily in their Beaver Creek location. They have free Wi Fi. They're now serving wine and beer. And they have a full flight of espresso drinks. And then they also have some freshly baked sweet and savory treats that you'll find right inside their doors. And then they also have their patio seating. So beautiful, beautiful spot to go and enjoy that morning cup of coffee. Okay, you're going to need that coffee to get through all of these events this weekend because there's so much happening. Okay, but first, before we even get into the weekend, let's talk about what's happening today. So today, this is something that I think is really cool. So there's an opportunity for parents and for kids with Mountain Youth to do Eat Chat Parent. They also have Move Chat Parent, but this one is all about food for mental health. So this will be going on dinners at 5:30, and then from 6 to 7:30 they'll be doing a presentation tonight. And so it's going to be at the Eagle Valley High School, or you can join in virtually on Zoom, and they'll have guest speaker Dr. Drew Ramsey. He's a psychiatrist. He's also an assistant clinical professor of psychiatry at Columbia University College and the author of Eat to Beat Depression and Anxiety. So really interesting. So he just talks about um, nutritional psychiatry, and he has a discussion on which foods fall within the antidepressant food scale. I didn't even know that that existed, but it's for optimal mental health. And he hints that pizza, ice cream, and soda might taste good at first, but they're not on the list of nutrient-rich mood boosters. So that should be really fascinating. And again, that's presented by Mountain Youth, and it's tonight. And dinner's at 5:30, and then 6 to 7:30 is the presentation. They have free childcare, and reservations are required though because space is limited. So mountain.youth.org is the website for more information. That's Eat Chat Parent going on tonight at the Eagle Valley High School or via Zoom. Okay, now also the Vail Comedy Show at the Bridge Street Bar. That is going to be kicking off with Zach Maz. And so that's 8 o'clock tonight at the Bridge Street Bar in Vail. And if you want more information about that, you can go to vailcomedyshow.com. He's a nationally touring comedian. He grew up snowboarding in the Black Hills of South Dakota. And it's just one reason why he's really excited to be performing this show tonight at 8 o'clock at the Bridge Street Bar in Vail Village. So excited to see that. And of course, just bring a little bit of laughter into our lives, right? Okay, so then also tonight, if you maybe just have a little bit of time after work and you want to catch some live music, there's several opportunities to do that. First of all, the Vail Chop House will have some live music. Pepe's will also have live music if you're in the Vail area. And then the Drunken Goat over at Edwards. So if you maybe want to just go and enjoy a little bit of happy hour and then just be able to kind of kick back, relax, and have some nice tunes to enjoy, those will all have live music. Okay, so that takes care of today. But let's move into the weekend. So we just talked to Brian about the Amazing Race and the Mountain Rats Festival happening this weekend in Eagle. So you can go to eagleoutside.com for more information about that. A lot of fun for all ages, whether you happen to be into doing, ultra marathons, or if you're interested in just doing like a fun scavenger hunt with your family. They have it all happening. Now, also this weekend is the Taste of Vail. So this will be going on in Vail Village. It includes a lamb cook-off, harvest dinner, coffee classes, yoga, wine tasting, hikes, and craft cocktail classes. Also, look at this. They have a caviar seminar. That's going on. So you can go to tasteofvail.com for more information. And that is going to be going on the 16th and 17th in Vail. So excited to see that return. And then also going on the 17th through the 19th. So we have the Vail the Taste of Vail first, and then we have the Vail Automotive Classic that starts on the 17th and goes through the 19th. And this will be also in Vail Village. So it'll be your opportunity. If you are a classic car lover, you can go and just enjoy the sights and the sounds of Vail Village. And then, of course, hear the stories of the different owners and just take in the beauty that is classic cars. So that's going on the 17th through the 19th. And if that weren't enough, you know what else is happening the 17th and the 19th? Vail Village has their Oktoberfest celebration. So all of the keg bowling and bratwurst eating and basic beer consuming that you can handle in your dirndl and your lederhosen. So you can see there's a full schedule. It all kicks off on Friday from noon to 10 p.m. and then continues through Saturday, and then Sunday it ends at 6 o'clock. But my goodness, Stein lifting. There's also the average German band, keg bowling, bratwurst eating, costume contest. It's going to be a full, just packed weekend. All right, that's a lot to talk about. A lot going on, and then. Yeah, thank you, Emma, for the the round of applause. And then should we also just talk about really quickly what's happening up at Beaver Creek too? And then we should check the chat here a minute. I see you guys lighting that up. Thank you for doing that. So up at Beaver Creek, they have Hike, Wine, and Dine, but I did just see in the Vail Daily today that it is sold out. So that's amazing news because that goes to benefit Jack's Place. It's a cancer caring house. So awesome. But then also they still have Zoo Salmon coming up. So if you haven't been a part of that before, it's just a great way to enjoy some live music, some delicious food with your family in an outside environment. And then they also have, of course, their concerts coming up with the Valar, and they still have dinner and a movie going on where you can get dinner and you can bring it outside and you can sit and watch a movie under the stars with your family. So if you want more information, go to beavercreek.com/events and you can get the full rundown of what they have happening at Beaver Creek. Okay, who's chatting with us this morning, Mayor? Who's talking to us? Let's see. Dan Elliott, good morning. Love some classic cars. Yeah, Dan, do you have a favorite? Have you been to the classic car show before? I tell you what, I like to look at them. I like especially all the different colors. I think they're so pretty, but I don't know a dang thing about classic cars. Don't know anything. So let me know your favorite one and what we should be like on the lookout for, because really I feel like I'm just such a novice in this way. But of course, set in the backdrop of Vail Mountain, is there any better way to just kind of stroll and just enjoy a day outside, right? So cool. Okay, we are going to take a break. When we come back, Trisha will be chatting with Sheri Mintz from the Bright Future Foundation. So stay with us. We'll have that coming up right after this break.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through. Just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Okay, so the Charitable Foundation of Cypher Smith and Frampton supports the local community through needs-based giving and with a focus on families, youth enrichment, and environmental stewardship. Give to one, give to many at ssfoundation.org. And today we are interviewing one of the many nonprofits that they support, the Bright Future Foundation. And Trisha has Sheri standing by. So we are going to send things out to them. Take it away, ladies.
Okay.
We're with Sheri Mintz. She's the CEO of the Bright Future Foundation, and we've just been catching up on this organization that's been around for about 40 years now. And Sheri, tell the audience a little bit about the Bright Future Foundation. You guys are angels. You do such good work in our county. Tell us more.
Thank you, Tricia. Bright Future, as Tricia said, has been around for almost 40 years. And it's fitting that we're here in Vail Village because it's my understanding that the organization started in the chapel of the Vail Church when a group of women got together and said, there is a problem in all communities. And it was called the Battering Against Women. And they put together a group who created a response. And in the last almost 40 years, we've grown so much. Bright Future serves victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, stalking, and human trafficking. And we do that in so many ways. We have counseling services, advocacy services, a number of housing programs, including emergency housing. This spring, we just opened the Bright House facility, which is just an amazing trauma-informed emergency housing and supportive services facility.
Yeah, well, this is what's so amazing. And this new house, the Safe House, is it was really, you were able to design it exactly with what you needed. And you had several decades of experience of like, oh, we need this kind of format and we need this area to gather and really create spaces to make people feel safe and to make people feel supported.
Right, and to have choice. So what we had learned from years of emergency housing is that there are times when our families want to have privacy, and then there are times when a congregate situation is really desirable. So we were able to design the facility with both in mind.
Okay, well, your hard work is not gone unnoticed. In fact, they have received an awesome award, the very first award of its kind. She's going to bring out the medal here. It is the Purple Ribbon Award. And who gave you this? Tell us about this organization.
Well, this is truly amazing. It is a collaboration of the Teresa's Fund, domestic violence organizations.
Keep it out. Let's wear it. Wear it with pride.
We'll wear it with pride. There we go. There we go. Yes, and it's and a group of experts that got together for the first ever national domestic violence awards.
Wow.
And Bright Future was honored with 2 of the major awards. The first for Program Shelter of the Year, and secondly for our amazing angel, Doe Browning. She was recognized as Board Member of the Year.
Oh my gosh, nationally, out of all the other ones in the nation.
Yes.
This is amazing. And, it's great to be able to lead by example. And, people can see how you're doing things and best practices can be shared. And that's just so valuable throughout the whole network.
It is. And it was so gratifying to see that the winners of the awards, because there were awards in a number of categories, advocacy, legal services, counseling services, board member, program, all of those. And it really was national representation. So all across the country, there were winners. And Bright Future was the only organization represented from Colorado. So we're enormously proud of that.
Oh, well, congratulations. And now if people want to find out more, or if they want to donate, or if they want to volunteer, or offer any of the kind of their services, what's the best way to connect with you?
Best way is just to get to our website, which is mybrightfuture.org, and all of the opportunities are there. And particularly if someone needs help, that's the best way to find our services. We have a 24/7 hotline. We have advocates available all the time. The work that we do, sometimes we just move the needle a bit. Sometimes we just discuss and, educate individuals about domestic violence and sexual assault. And there are other times when we're truly saving lives. So it's really important work. And we're just so happy to be able to do that here in this beautiful community.
Okay, well, Sheri, congrats on the award, and to you and to Doe Browning and the whole team. Just amazing work. mybrightfuture.org for more information about the Bright Future Foundation. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. What a great way to recognize that hard work. So congratulations again on that Purple Ribbon Award. And like Trisha was just saying, for more information, mybrightfuture.org. Okay, so switching Switching gears here just a little bit, with the beautiful weather that we've had, with some of the cooler temperatures, not only I think are all of us enjoying getting outside and spending a little bit more time outside, but the fish are also loving this weather. According to John Packer from Fly Fishing Outfitters, they've been around since 1992. They're locally owned and operated. They're Orvis endorsed. They're right next to Agave and Avon. And they're saying that it really is just a spectacular time to get out and fly fish. Conditions are excellent, according to John. So what he's saying is that the cooler nights are good for fishing, and that the scenery on top of that is also incredible. And so whether you're a complete beginner or you're seasoned, they have something for everybody. So whether it's they can do guided half and full day walking and wading and float trips, and they're still going out every day right now. So that's pretty exciting to hear. So of course, we like to know what's actually working on the river. So if you need to kind of fill up your kit, right, you can go on over there and they can help you out. But of course, I really love the name of these different flies. And lucky for us, on the Colorado River, the terrestrial patterns that are still working right now are Dave's hoppers, Amy's ants, chubby Chernobyls, purple or red hippie stompers, and black ants and flying ants. But basically, the Colorado is in really good shape with plenty of water, and the float fishing from a boat is the best way to access the larger body of water. And there's still some hopper and dropper action as well, with pale morning duns and blue-winged olives and midges. But if you want the latest and greatest, most up-to-date information, make sure to give them a call, and you can talk to them about what's happening that day, that hour, 970-845-8090, or just go to flyfishingoutfitters.net, and you can always stop in the store as well. But I wanted to also bring in our chat this morning and say hello. Oh, so Dan, we were talking about the Classic Car Festival that's going on in Vail this week. I don't know that Classic Car Festival is the right way. Classic Car Vail Automotive Classic. There we go. That's what's happening. So that's going on. So Dan was, I was asking what his favorite ones were. And so he was saying the 1969 Camaro and just about any Ferrari. Dan, I will have to look those up. I know nothing about classic cars, so that's very cool. Thank you for sharing. And then also Jen Ray, good morning. Thank you for watching, and hashtag making futures bright. So looks like if we go down to that next comment, Mary, we can see Jen. But supporting, I love Jen and Grace supporting our girl Sheri Mintz, who was just on the show with Bright Future Foundation. And my goodness, the incredible work that they're doing over there, so well deserved to be recognized. They just got that Purple Ribbon Award. And if you missed that interview, you can go to mybrightfuture.org to learn all about the amazing work that they do. So thank you so much to Jen and Grace for supporting this morning and for watching. Okay, I think we should we take a break, or should we look at some more weather? What do you think? All right, we're going to take a little break, and then we will be back with more of your Wednesday edition of Vail Daily Live.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Okay, welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Beautiful weather on tap, not only for today, but tomorrow, for Friday, really into the entire weekend. We have a lot of sunshine in store for us. Some cooler temperatures than what we have been seeing. Definitely not anything record breaking, but still pretty warm in the middle of the day. Certainly not how it feels right now outside. We've seen some very chilly mornings, and I don't know about you, but I have just loved being able to open up the windows at night and kind of get a nice cool breeze. My house is so much cooler in the morning. Not only was today the first time that we put the headlamps on to walk the dogs, but also it was like the first fuzzy robe morning, like the really nice cozy robe. It's happening. So here's what's going on in Vail today. It feels like 46 right now, bright sunshine, just a little bit of a breeze out there around 5 miles an hour out of the southwest. And you can see that visibility right at 10 miles, not really looking at any sort of chance of precipitation. And the high today will be reaching 74 if you're going to be in Vail. And as we kind of cruise down valley, you'll see those highs reaching a little bit warmer in Edwards. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s in Eagle. We're going to see those highs in the low 80s today. And then we are going to be looking at just clear skies, not only throughout the day today, but then also for tomorrow and for Friday. And then even into Saturday, nice and clear. And then Sunday, we might have a little bit of cloud cover, and those temperatures drop just about maybe 5 degrees or so. But beautiful weather. Just so gorgeous. Just like Betteridge, they have fine jewelry and watches. And of course, probably the best thing that they've had since the late 1800s is their exceptional service. And to prove that point, we are going to send things in to Trisha and Lance. And we are going to be doing that here in just a moment. Before we do that, because there's so much going on again this weekend, I wanted to kind of do a quick little refresh of what's happening, because I feel like it's so easy to just kind of get lost in everything that's going on. But you can also pick up your Vail Daily, and that's going to be your guide for what's going on. We have the events calendar each and every day in the paper, which is like the most amazing tool. But if you haven't had a chance yet, the last 3 weekends here in the Valley have been Oktoberfest celebrations. We started off with Beaver Creek. We had the one in Lions Head this past weekend, and then coming up this weekend in Vail Village, the Oktoberfest celebrations will commence the 17th through the 19th. And so you can go to oktoberfestvail.com to get that full schedule. But basically at noon on Friday, like if you want a great lunch or you want to kind of kick off happy hour early, you can do that in Vail, because Oktoberfest will be kicking off at noon. Goes from noon to 10 on Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday ends around 6 o'clock. But there's going to be stein lifting competitions. There's, of course, going to be a traditional Bavarian fair. And then, of course, they also have the great music with the Average German Band, and they have some fun, kids activities. The Denver German folk dance troupe will be there. My goodness, why wouldn't you want to see that? And then they have costume contests. It's a great time. Great way to just kind of celebrate our little Bavarian village and all that it represents here in the States with Oktoberfest. So fun. So that's going on. And then also Taste of Vail will be going on the 16th and 17th. So that's a great way to go and maybe try some new things when it comes to, they have yoga, they have coffee classes, they have a caviar seminar. They also have some wine seminars, great ways to like learn, and then also, of course, to tempt your taste buds. You can go to tasteofvail.com. That's happening the 16th and 17th. And then we were just chatting this morning about the Vail Automotive Classic and how I don't really know much about classic cars, but this is going on September 17th through the 19th. And you can go to their website, vailautomotiveclassic.com. You can kind of see some of the things that they've done in years past. And I was just looking up, what some cool facts about Ferraris. So I'll keep you posted. There's not a whole lot. Again, I'm new to this, but very, very cool. And the setting could not be any more beautiful, right? So also Hike, Wine, and Dine, according to the paper today, it looks like it's actually sold out. That's going on in Beaver Creek on Sunday, but that's amazing because all of that money goes to benefits Jack's Place. It's a cancer caring house, but you can always still donate if you'd like to be a part of that. Okay, so let's head back into Vail Village, and we have Trisha and Lance at Betteridge. They're located right in Solaris, just behind that beautiful big martini glass, and they always have something fun and interesting to talk about. So I'll let them take it away. Trisha and Lance.
All right, we are at Betteridge. Joining me now, we have Lance Fry, and he is going to let us know about these beautiful, beautiful jewels from Robert Prokop. This is a line that you carried for quite some time. Tell us a little bit about him first.
Many years. We've had a great relationship with Robert, several years, and we really enjoyed his product and many reasons. It's fairly exclusive. He only makes roughly 200 pieces a year in regards to jewelry for the world, and we are lucky enough to have some of those most important 200 pieces, and we have something pretty incredible to show you. We've had this all summer, and we have this for about 2 more weeks before it goes into the Natural History Museum in LA for a 4-month period. So this is the first time a lot of this stuff is being seen, especially this one over here. But I can kind of tell you what we have.
All right.
Because it is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've not seen this one. This is amazing.
This is incredible. This is an emerald from the Muzo mine in Colombia. So one of the best mines that you can get these emeralds out of. This one's about 64 carats. It's kind of a modified sugar loaf cut, that kind of soft, rounded feel to it in the teardrop shape, and a beautiful, clean setting. But yeah, 64. This is one of the largest, largest emeralds that came out of the Muzo mine out of Colombia. So really interesting. Yeah, and very, very, very rare.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We got then the blue sapphires, and these are all from Burma. See, those are from Southern Asia. And very interesting and very beautiful. The ring is around 12 carats, beautifully set platinum and diamonds. Fairly simple for Robert Prokop. He likes to do very extravagant settings, and this one's fairly simple with that. These earrings, these are really pretty special because they're 14 carats each. And looking at what you see right there, they're perfectly matched. And to be able to find 2 stones that are not just perfectly matched, you can cut them differently, but to get that saturation in the color is very hard to do. And so that matching is a rare thing. And these command a pretty monstrous price, quite honestly, because of the rarity
of it. Okay. Oh,
I don't know how else to say it on that one. But,
all right. Well, you're getting something very special.
Very special and extremely rare. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
And then tell us about this one. Now, I have seen this one.
You have seen this one.
Wow.
And this one is takes rare to a whole new level. So this fancy intense pink sapphire has never been out on exhibit or viewed at all until just this summer, and we have this piece here. So it's 79 carats, fancy intense pink. It's a pear shape, largest pink sapphire in the world, fancy intense pink sapphire in the world. And we have it right here in Vail. Like I said, it's going to LA, but the color on this is incredible, and the rarity on this thing is incredible. So that's really fun.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. All right, museum quality. I've said that before about what you have here, and they're actually going.
This is true.
It's going to be shipped off and going to California to the museum. Oh, just amazing. So about 2 more weeks?
We have this for about 2 more weeks, and then with the off season kind of coming up, we're going to send this stuff out, and then he'll ship us a bunch of new stuff, probably come November for the winter season. So we're excited to have it. All the stones natural. They're just super incredible pieces. So.
All right. Well, Lance, thanks so much for the tour. Wow. Yep. Very rare. Check out these beautiful Robert Prokop. Just beautiful, beautiful work by him. Hand craftsmanship and just one-of-a-kind jewels. All right, Betteridge can be found right here in the Solaris Plaza, right off of the rink here. Ice rink. It's kind of like a little game area.
Rink.
The lawn here. And what are your hours?
We are here 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturdays.
Okay. All right. Stop by and see this before it goes to California.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Okay, it's Wednesday. We have been looking at that weather, and it looks like bright sunshine is in store for us, not only for today, but tomorrow and Friday. And so, if you need to protect your face and you want to look good at the same time, Eyepieces of Vail, they really make eyewear. It's the art of vision. And one of the brands that I am now just kind of recently obsessed with is Jacques Marie Mage. Okay, now let me just tell you. I mean, the presentation. It's like opening up a beautiful piece of jewelry, like Lance was just showing us, like I mean, the box that it comes in, and then of course, like the packaging is just, it makes you feel very special, just even holding it in your hands. And this lens I'm going to tell you about, so it's part of the Circa collection. Let me tell you a little bit about this. So basically it says that congratulations, you are now in possession of a collectible limited edition JMM Jacques Marie Mage spectacles that appeal to the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. Over 100 hands touch each JMM spectacle before it arrives at the Los Angeles facility. All artisans involved are supported with fair trade benefits, wages, and respect. And we hope you enjoy your new accoutrement. That's what they call it, which I love so much. So, okay, these are the Clyde, and it's a limited production of 300 pieces worldwide. So this one, we have the certification right here. So it's number 32 of 300. So we can get those details. And great fashion frame that also provides maximum coverage from the sun, which is exactly what we need for today, tomorrow, Friday, all the way into the weekend. It has a dark gray lens for sunny days. So if you need the Clyde, if you need a little style to add to your face and you want to feel like it's a piece of art, head into Eyepieces of Vail. They have 7 locations, one over in Snowmass, so many different options throughout Edwards, Beaver Creek, Vail, and they have incredible, incredible customer service. They know so much about the different frames. They're going to fit the right faces. Also, if you need a lens that's specific to your sport, like golfing or biking, or maybe you need a new prescription, they can do all of that right there in-house. So stop on in and see them. Again, the art of vision at Eyepieces of Vail and the Clyde from Jacques Marie Mage. Thank you so much to them. Okay, now if you're going to be wearing these gorgeous lenses, I think if I could just reach through the screen, I would hand these to Trisha Swenson right now. Trisha, it looks like you need these. I think you need a pair. Like, how you
All
doing?
right, I
You
could use
squinting a
some
little bit?
sunglasses out here from Eyepieces. I left mine in the car, but right now we're looking at 46 degrees for Vail, or 48 for Vail, and then 46 for Eagle, Edwards, and Avon. A little inversion going on, but it sure feels nice in the sun. There's absolutely no wind right now, and not a cloud in the sky. It is all I can see is airplanes out there today. And we're right here by Solaris Plaza, where Yeti's Grind is, and everyone that's received their coffee, they're sitting in the sun. Nobody's sitting in the shade. So they're staying warm out here. But we're going to see things warm up pretty rapidly once that sun gets a little bit higher in the sky. Little jacket needed this morning. I always kind of call it heater in your car in the morning, air conditioning by the afternoon, because down valley we're going to see highs in the 80s. Vail's going to top out by the mid 70s, and then overnight lows back down into the 40s. So it does get cool overnight. If you are going to be maybe dining outside this evening, bring a light jacket. If you're going to be eating on a deck, once that sun goes down, it does cool down quite a bit. I want to thank Liv Sotheby's for this weather. Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact one of their broker professionals to help you live the life you love.
Oh, Trisha, thank you so much. And Henry, I was hoping, could you show us back down toward, they can't hear me. All right, just kidding. Did you guys see though? Do you see the aspens changing in Vail Mountain when Henry pointed it down toward Pepe's face? Oh, the colors are really starting to pop. We're definitely not in peak season yet, but man, is it just so gorgeous. I love the transition and just watching, the underbrush start to change and those leaves starting to change. It's so gorgeous. Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to kind of give you our picks for today to make sure you're getting the best deals. If you want to go grab some lunch, if you want to grab some dinner, maybe you need some entertainment in your life. So come on back. We'll be closing out the show, and we'll say goodbye to Trisha. Maybe get one more beautiful shot of Vail before we let you go.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
Okay, that's just about a wrap on our Wednesday edition of Vail Daily Live. We're going to go back to Trisha here in just a minute. But before we do, I wanted to let you know, today is the very last day of the Michaela Dance Challenge, which I don't know if you're aware, that beautiful little siren there and the blue ensemble is our very own Meredith Kirkman. She's behind the scenes. She's running the show this morning because she's that girl who can be in front of the camera, behind the camera. She can choreograph dances with Olympic gold medalists, and she does everything, right? So today is your last chance to submit your Michaela Dance Challenge. And there's a whole tutorial online. Meredith is the one that choreographed the whole thing. And basically, if you are standing out with your dance moves, Michaela is going to share your video on her Instagram, which if you haven't checked it out, I mean, we're talking thousands, thousands and thousands of followers. So big exposure on Instagram. And then, of course, you get to celebrate National Dance Day in a really, really cool way. So make sure to submit your videos and support our own Meredith Kirkman. She's amazing. Like the fact that she even does this stuff with the Western Riverfront, like girl's always so busy. So make sure to take advantage of that. Okay. Also, really quickly, if you want to take advantage of your Wednesday and get the best bang for your buck when it comes to getting delicious food or some great entertainment, over at the Red Lion today, they have their spicy crispy chicken sandwich for $14.99, fish and chips with fries for $11.99. So this goes on from 11 to 4. So these are their Wednesday food specials. And they also have Andy Seifert playing tonight from 7 to 11. And the Red Lion, that is the original location of the Vail, like the first Vail hospital services. So there's some history in this place beyond delicious food and live music. Okay, there also, if you maybe want some Italian, maybe you want some whiskey, 25% off everything whiskey at Sauce on the Creek. They have Whiskey Wednesdays. So that is a lot of fun. And you're going to find them just off I-70 right next to Walmart in the Traer Creek Plaza. So really easy to find. Make sure you make those reservations, though. It gets pretty popular over there. So Whiskey Wednesdays. And then if maybe whiskey isn't quite your thing, maybe you'd like to grill your own steak. Yep, you can do that at the Minturn Country Club. This is a lot of fun if you've never done this before. So you get to pick it, you get to grill it, and then you get to eat it. So chicken, fish, shrimp, and veggies, and they will serve up the appetizers, the sides, beverages, and dessert. So that goes on from 5:30 to close over in Minturn on Wednesdays. And then coming up, if you need a little entertainment in your life, the Villar Performing Arts Center still has their Fall Underground Sound Series. This is 7 shows, 7 drinks. It's $125. So coming up, Molly Tuttle will be kicking it off off on the 24th, and then it goes all the way through November 11th. So again, 7 shows, 7 drinks, $125. ValarPAC.org is that website. Okay. And then, we should probably talk about the Thrifty shop. Locals Wednesday at the Thrifty store. So if you've never been over there, today is Local Wednesday. So you don't have to wear watermelons as helmets to go shopping, but they are open from 10 to 6:30 Monday through Friday, Saturday from 10 to 5. They're closed on Sundays, but this is one of my favorite places to find just like really cool little special pieces. I went over there and found a great Bogner one piece that was just Bogner, how do you say Bogner? Anyway, it was beautiful, and they have all kinds of hidden gems in there. So stop on in for Locals Wednesday. And before we let you go, we should check the chat one more time. Oh, look at these gorgeous #Vail Live. Thank you, ladies, for knowing how much I am just obsessed with fall. Oh, Alpen Roseville, you are unbelievable. You're so right. Oh, and those mountain goats. I don't know about, do you guys feel this way? Like, I just want to brush them. Like, I really just want to brush them. I would never like actually approach one, but like they have those clumps of hair that are just like falling off this time of year. And I really want to go just take a Furminator and get in there. All right. Dan Elliott, thanks for brightening my day. Oh, Dan, thank you for brightening our day. Honestly, thank you so much for being here, for chatting with us. I'm going to look up more of your classic cars, the 1969 Camaro and then Ferraris. I'm going to educate myself before the Vail Automotive Classic this weekend. So thank you for that information. And then also to Jen and to Grace for watching and supporting Sheri. That's so cool. Like, what great friends. The Bright Future Foundation. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to bring Trisha Swenson in. I'm talking so much, I'm starting to do some of this. Trisha, where are you in some secret garden? Where'd you go?
Well, you know what? There's this little walkway kind of between like where the squash blossom is and Wild Bill's, and then it leads you right to the backside of the Lodge at Vail. This is the Lodge at Vail pool, really cool area right down here, and so it's really quiet. All the garbage trucks and the delivery trucks were making noise out on that street, so we had to kind of pop into a little quieter of an area this morning. But it is so beautiful out. It's just gorgeous, and I love when you're talking about those deals. I always think that if you're going to be a server at any of the restaurants, be a server at the Minturn Country Club, because no one can complain about their food because they're the ones that made it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. I like that idea.
Done. Well, you made it. You know, so that's my take.
I like your logic, and I also like your little secret garden perspective right now. How much you want to jump in that pool right now, Trisha?
Oh, wow. It looks so inviting. They got their hot tub too and everything. And it's warming up. You know, it was probably like 45 when we drove in, but the sun is really making things warm up, and it's going to be a great Wednesday for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, thank you to you and Henry. Thank you, Henry, for those beautiful shots today. It really is looking I love that we see Henry's hand. Okay, you two. Well, come on back, warm up in the studio, enjoy some of that sunshine for me on your way. And we are going to wrap things up. So, Trisha, I'll see you on Friday, girlfriend. Have an amazing Wednesday. And to all of you that are watching, thanks so much for joining us. Have an amazing Wednesday yourselves. And we'll see you back here live at 7:30 tomorrow morning.